Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla's removal of ultrasonic sensors has been teased since Cybertruck unveiling. Tesla Giga Texas expansion project for ecological paradise gains approval. Tesla Model 3 more popular than Toyota Camry in Australia, Model Y third best-selling car in September. And EPA could make EVs eligible for Renewable Fuel Standard credit, boosting incentives. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla recently made headlines after the company announced that it would be removing ultrasonic sensors (USS) on its vehicles. With the removal of ultrasonic sensors, Tesla's electric cars will continue their transition to a full vision-based system. As noted by Tesla in its announcement, it will be pretty easy to see if a vehicle is still equipped with ultrasonics. One simply has to check if the sensors are present on a Tesla's front and rear bumpers, since that's where the sensors are placed. But as observed by longtime Tesla owner and veteran FSD beta tester, Brandon E916, signs that Tesla is about to remove ultrasonic sensors on its vehicles have been around for some time now. In fact, prototypes of the Cybertruck, the first vehicle that will be using Tesla's hardware for computer, do not seem to have any ultrasonic sensors at all. This could be seen in images of the Cybertruck that have been shared online, and this also seems to be true for both the original hulking prototype unveiled in late 2019 and the newer prototypes that have been cited in multiple events this year. The bumpers of both vehicles do not seem to be equipped with ultrasonics, and both also have a camera on their bumper. While some may argue that Tesla could have just equipped the production Cybertruck with ultrasonic sensors later on, this would have been quite a challenging endeavor, considering the pickup truck's thick steel exoskeleton. With this in mind, or based on the Cybertruck prototypes at least, it appears that the all-electric truck was not designed with ultrasonic sensors in mind at all. Interestingly enough, Tesla does seem to be working very hard on the Cybertruck's camera setup. In late August, a rather beat-up but updated Cybertruck prototype was spotted being unloaded from a truck. The vehicle in question was equipped with what appeared to be camera calibration equipment, suggesting that Tesla is finalizing the all-electric pickup's camera setup. Moving to the next update, Tesla Giga Texas expansion project for ecological paradise gains approval. Tesla's Giga Texas expansion project, which will make way for an ecological paradise open to the public just outside the automotive production facility, has been approved by the city of Austin. On September 21, we originally reported that Tesla was planning to revise its original application for Giga Texas, showing a proposed expansion of the site. The limits of construction, LOC, in both acreage and square footage, had increased by 12 acres and 500,000 square feet, as shown in documents seen by Teslarati. Acreage increased from 268 to 280, while square footage expanded from 11,674,080 to 12,196,800. Documents did not outline what the expansion would be used for, but as Giga Texas is expected to build hundreds of thousands of vehicles per year, we speculated it could be to increase production output in the coming years. However, Tesla CEO Elon Musk told Teslarati that the expansion was filed to make way for the ecological paradise the automaker planned to build on-site, which will essentially act as a public park. Musk also indicated that while Tesla did file to expand Giga Texas, the project won't begin immediately. Instead, Giga Texas needs to be financially on its feet, as Musk stated earlier this year that both this factory and Giga Berlin, the other site Tesla gained operational approval for this year, were gigantic money furnaces. Musk said in 2020, when Tesla announced that it would build its newest factory in Texas, just outside Austin, that the plant would have an ecological paradise that would feature a boardwalk and other activities to highlight the areas surrounding the factory. Musk reiterated to Teslarati that this was still the plan, as well as a path that would allow visitors to walk, bike, or kayak to downtown Austin. Musk also stated Tesla could develop an electric boat for the Colorado River, which would be available to visitors for potential travel into the city. Tesla can move forward with the project whenever as of now, as the city of Austin approved the project just 8 days after Tesla initially filed it. The proposed application was examined and passed all relevant processes, including a mapping review, addressing review, environmental assessment, and drainage plan, among several others. The overall site plan review was completed on September 28. Moving to the next update, Tesla Model 3 more popular than Toyota Camry in Australia so far in 2022, Model Y third best-selling car in September. We often report on Tesla vehicles topping the sales charts in countries around the world, like when we told you recently the Model Y was the most popular car, electric or otherwise, in New Zealand in September. While these figures are certainly impressive, they are just a snapshot in time in markets where export shipments often arrive in waves, resulting in one month having a high number of sales and the following month nearly zero. The latest figures out of Australia show the Model 3 has some legs, even with those export waves, and is now outselling the Toyota Camry through the first 9 months of 2022. According to data from the Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries, FCAI, a total of 1,610 Model 3s were delivered in Australia last month, giving Tesla an annual total of 8,647 Model 3 sales. That now puts it ahead of the Toyota Camry, which has registered 8,073 sales through the first 9 months of the year. According to Cars Guide, the Camry has been the most popular mid-size or large sedan in Australia for many years. However, sales of the Model 3 pale in comparison to the Model Y, which registered a whopping 4,359 sales in September. That made it the third most popular car last month, even when compared to cars with internal combustion engines, outsold only by the Toyota Hilux and Ford Ranger. It was also the first full month the electric SUV has been available in the country. The Model Y was only introduced in Australia in mid-August, but Tesla was still able to deliver 1,017 units in that month. The strong performance by both Tesla models in September helped to catapult Tesla to become the 6th most popular automaker during the month, and now the 16th most popular in year-to-date sales. Moving to the last update, EPA could make EVs eligible for Renewable Fuel Standard credit, boosting incentives. Electric vehicles could be eligible for the Renewable Fuel Standard credit, which would add yet another incentive to an EV purchase. The EPA is reportedly considering adding EVs to the list of eligible vehicles, and the idea could be confirmed in an upcoming proposal dealing with biofuel blending mandates. Reuters, citing sources familiar with the matter, said the EPA is considering adding EVs to the program to incentivize electric vehicle purchases as the Biden administration attempts to decarbonize the economy and phase out combustion engine vehicles by accelerating EV adoption. Another incentive would likely attract consumers to consider EVs, as there would be financial benefits, including tax breaks. The inclusion of EVs into the Renewable Fuel Standard, or RFS, would be the most significant change since the program started as a part of the Energy Policy Act of 2005. The White House could handle the approval as soon as the end of next week, the sources said. The RFS policy requires transportation fuel to contain a minimum volume of renewable fuels in the United States. Because of this, the oil and corn industries have quarreled, and critics of ethanol and other sustainable fuels have argued that it has caused the cost of food to increase. There is no direct link between the RFS and increased fuel costs, a 2016 report indicated. Oil refiners have to blend a certain amount of renewable fuels into the United States fuel pool, or they have to buy credits, or RINs, from refiners that do reach the standard. This is similar to EV credits that were highly discussed several years ago for automakers not meeting emissions guidelines in the US and Europe. The RFS expanding to EVs would make a new credit, called an ER-IN, or electric RIN, available to companies like Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, and other electric car companies. Reuters said the credit could spread to related industries, such as manufacturers of EV chargers. Tesla was leaned on by the Biden administration during the development of the credit and the year-in program. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.